Hello everyone. Welcome back to our channel, US Immigration News. We hope you're doing great. In this video, we're going to talk about a green card holder of nearly 40 years detained by ICE after trip to Europe. Owen Ramsingh, a US green card holder for almost 40 years, was detained by ICE after returning from a routine trip to Europe due to decades-old convictions, sparking concerns over deportation of long-term residents. If you are interested in this topic, please pay attention and watch the video through to the end to get all the information. Please hit like and subscribe, and don't forget to push the notification bell for an upcoming video. So, without any further delay, let's jump into the video. Owen Ramsingh, a permanent US resident for nearly 4 decades, has been detained by Immigration and Customs Enforcement upon returning from a routine trip to Europe, facing potential deportation. Ramsingh, who immigrated from the Netherlands to Missouri in 1986, holds a green card and has lived in the US since childhood. His detention, which occurred on September 27, stems from prior convictions for cocaine and marijuana possession, according to Tricia McLaughlin, Assistant Secretary at the Department of Homeland Security. This criminal alien is in ICE custody pending removal proceedings, McLaughlin told Newsweek. A green card is a privilege, not a right, and under our nation's laws, our government has the authority to revoke a green card if our laws are broken and abused. Ramsingh's family, however, emphasized that these convictions date back nearly 30 years and stressed that he has never violated any immigration laws since becoming a permanent resident. Mass deportation efforts under the Trump administration. Ramsingh's case arises amid a broader surge in immigration enforcement. Under President Trump, the federal government has initiated what is being described as the largest mass deportation effort in U.S. history. During the administration's first 100 days, ICE reported over 66,000 arrests and 65,000 removals, with the daily detention population rising to 55,000, significantly higher than pre-inauguration levels. Although officials assert that enforcement targets dangerous criminals, federal data indicates that many individuals detained have no criminal history. Trump's aggressive stance on immigration has fueled protests, particularly in Los Angeles, where the deployment of 2,000 National Guard troops followed reported incidents of violence against law enforcement, including ICE personnel conducting deportation raids. Family and community response to Ramsingh's detention. Samantha Gage, who established a GoFundMe campaign to support Ramsingh's family, highlighted the circumstances surrounding his old conviction. She explained that at age 16, Ramsingh was tried as an adult, found guilty, and received no legal representation or guidance. This is another devastating example of the system failing him, Gage said, noting that the conviction had never impeded his prior green card renewals and that he has always complied with immigration law. Ramsingh was detained at Chicago's O'Hare International Airport late Tuesday night after returning from Europe, where he visits family annually. Initially held in a temporary facility near Chicago for 80 hours, he was subsequently transferred to a Texas detention center, where conditions are reportedly crowded, and access to medical devices like his CPAP machine is restricted, despite daily medication being allowed. Living conditions and financial strain. The GoFundMe page describes Ramsingh's detention facility as having minimal space, limited access to beds, and expensive phone call options, with 15-minute calls costing over $50. Meanwhile, Ramsingh's family is struggling financially, losing his consistent income as he juggled multiple jobs, including property management and security work at local music venues. Despite these challenges, records show that Ramsingh had submitted a timely application to renew his green card before its March expiration, automatically extending his status for 36 months. U.S. Citizenship and Immigration Services records also confirm that his work and travel privileges remain valid while the renewal is processed. Family background and legal considerations. Ramsingh came to the U.S. at age 5 with his mother, who married an American serviceman after moving from Europe. His father, who later reunited with him, has maintained a strong bond since the 1990s. Ramsingh falls under the immigration category for children of U.S. citizens, and attorneys consulted by the family suggest that stepchildren of U.S. citizens may be eligible for the same rights as biological children, potentially offering Ramsingh a path to U.S. citizenship. Advocacy and legal challenges. The family anticipates a lengthy process before the case moves forward. Gage explained that the only path forward is to challenge the decades-old conviction, though locating relevant records in archives is difficult. None of us would want to be judged for the rest of our lives by our worst day as a teenager, she said, arguing that one mistake 30 years ago does not justify the inhumane treatment he faces today. Gage described ICE detention centers as no place for human beings, emphasizing that Ramsingh is more than a case file. He is a husband, uncle, friend, and valued member of his community. Supporters are calling for letters to be submitted to the court and elected officials to advocate for his release. Next steps in the immigration process. Ramsingh is scheduled for an immigration court hearing in Illinois on October 15. His family and friends report difficulties in securing legal representation due to high caseloads and shifting immigration policies. Meanwhile, the community continues to raise funds and rally support, underscoring both the personal and broader societal implications of his detention. Ramsingh's detention underscores the challenges long-term residents face under strict immigration enforcement. His family and supporters are fighting to secure his release and navigate complex legal hurdles. That is all for today, in this video. What are your thoughts on this? Please let us know in the comments section below. Thanks for watching the entire video. Hopefully, the information is useful to you. See you later, in the next video. Till then, take care.
Green Card holders of nearly 40 years detained by ICE after trip to Europe. Owen Ramsingh, a US permanent resident for nearly 40 years, was detained by ICE on September 27 after returning from Europe due to decades old convention for cookie and marijuana possessions. His family stresses that he has never violated immigration law and that the conviction occurred while he was 16. Ramsingh, who works as a property manager and security head at local music venues, had a valid green card renewal application extending his lawful status. While first near Chicago and then transferred to Texas, he faces crowded conditions, restricted medical access, and costly phone calls. His family highlights his long-term contribution to his stepchild citizenship rights and the challenges of overturning court conviction. Scheduled for an immigration court hearing on October 15, supporters are raising funds and advocating for his release, emphasizing the broader impact of Trump-era deportation policies on lawful residents.